Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Matthew K, and today we're diving into the top 10 crypto news stories from the past week, week 14 of 2025. We've got Bitcoin hitting insane milestones, the charts looking like a roller coaster, and governments finally trying to figure out this whole crypto thing. We're gonna break down the biggest stories, talk about what they mean for you, and I'm gonna give you my honest take on where I think things are headed. So grab your coffee, smash that like button, and let's get started. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my weekly crypto updates. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. Bitcoin's network Hashrate just smashed through a massive milestone, and this is a big deal. On April 5th, the Hashrate went above 1 zettahash per second. That's a 1 with 21 zeros after it. A higher Hashrate means more security, and this latest surge is insane. Data from mempool.space shows it peaked at 1.025 ZHS, though it has come down a bit to 0.95 ZHS as of today, April 7th. This is a testament to Bitcoin's resilience and the growing adoption of the network. This massive Hashrate increase raises questions about energy consumption. Drop a comment below and let me know if you think this is a good thing or a bad thing for Bitcoin's future. Okay, moving on to everyone's favorite topic, Bitcoin's price. Now, if you've been following the markets this week, you know it's been a wild ride. Bitcoin hit an intraday high of $84,639 on April 4th. But then, by Sunday, April 6th, it had dropped 5% to $78,892. That's a pretty big swing, and it lines up perfectly with news about President Trump slapping new tariffs on goods coming from China. Cointelegraph even put out an article warning that Bitcoin could crash to $70,000 in the next 10 days if this trade war keeps escalating. The global economy has a huge impact on crypto prices, and right now things aren't looking so stable. Don't just blindly follow the hype, understand the factors at play. And speaking of things not looking so stable, let's talk about Arthur Hayes, the former CEO of BitMEX. He's been making headlines with his latest prediction, a potential Black Monday for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. Hayes, along with other experts, are pointing to that whole US-China trade war we just talked about as the biggest risk factor right now. They're saying that if things get worse, we could see Bitcoin plummet all the way down to $70,000. But remember, these are just predictions. No one has a crystal ball, and it's impossible to say for sure what's going to happen. The last Black Monday happened in 2020, and it was a bloodbath. Could this be a repeat, or is this just a bunch of fear-mongering? Chapter 4 PayPal and Venmo just went crypto. Alright, let's take a break from all the doom and gloom and talk about something positive. This week we got some huge news in the world of mainstream crypto adoption. PayPal and Venmo just added Chainlink and Solana to their platforms. That means millions of users in the United States can now buy, hold, sell, and even transfer these cryptocurrencies directly through their PayPal and Venmo accounts. Chainlink, with its focus on decentralized finance, and Solana, known for its super-fast blockchain, are both poised to benefit hugely from this exposure. But the question is, will this actually translate into real-world utility? Will people actually use Chainlink and Solana for everyday transactions? Chapter 5. Hong Kong's crypto power move. While the United States is still trying to figure out its crypto regulations, Hong Kong is making some serious power moves. The Securities and Futures Commission just introduced some groundbreaking new guidelines. They're now allowing licensed platforms to offer crypto staking services. For those of you who aren't familiar, staking is basically like earning interest on your crypto by holding it and supporting the network. This move is part of Hong Kong's ambitious plan to become a global crypto hub. The SFC is really emphasizing the importance of risk management and transparency for all these staking platforms. Could other countries follow in Hong Kong's footsteps and create a more favorable regulatory environment for crypto? Chapter 6. Coinbase dives headfirst into XRP. Get ready, XRP fans, because things are about to get interesting. Coinbase Derivatives just filed a self-certification with the United States government to launch XRP futures contracts, and they're planning to go live on April 21, 2025. This is massive news for XRP, which has been through the ringer with the SEC. Each futures contract will represent 10,000 XRP, which is roughly $20,000 at today's prices. Now, futures contracts are a big deal because they attract more institutional investors and bring more liquidity to the market. But here's the catch: those regulatory hurdles in the United States haven't magically disappeared. So will this be the breakout moment XRP has been waiting for, or will those regulatory challenges hold it back? Okay, let's get serious for a minute because I need to warn you about a new scam that's been making the rounds. Bitcoin address poisoning. This is some seriously sneaky stuff, and even experienced crypto users can fall victim to it. Here's how it works. Scammers create fake Bitcoin addresses that look almost identical to yours. They'll copy the first and last 4 digits of your transaction history, hoping that you'll quickly glance at the address, think it's yours, and send your Bitcoin to their wallet. Even cypherpunk Jameson Lopp, who's a legend in the space, put out a warning about this scam. Double-check every single Bitcoin address before you send any funds. This next story is a tough one. Remember FTX, that massive crypto exchange that went bankrupt last year? Well, it turns out that nearly 400,000 creditors, people who lost money when the exchange collapsed, might miss out on getting $2.5 billion in repayments. And why? Because they haven't completed the mandatory Know Your Customer or KYC verification process. KYC is basically a way for companies to verify your identity and comply with anti-money laundering regulations. This is a harsh reminder that even in the decentralized world of crypto, there are real-world consequences and legal processes that you can't ignore. So if you were an FTX creditor, or if you know anyone who was, please share this information with them. The US government is finally trying to get its act together on crypto regulations, and their latest target is stablecoins. Congress is rushing to pass a new bill that would allow interest payments for holders of dollar-pegged cryptocurrencies, which are basically digital assets designed to maintain a stable value. This has Wall Street banks freaking out. Forbes is reporting that they see this as an existential threat to their business model. Stablecoins have the potential to disrupt the entire financial system. They offer the stability of the US dollar with the speed and efficiency of blockchain technology. And if people start using stablecoins for everyday transactions, it could cut banks out of the loop entirely. The future of finance is being written right now, and stablecoins are at the center of it all. And finally, we end today's video with some classic crypto excitement. On April 4th, Whale Alert, which is a service that tracks large cryptocurrency transactions, spotted a massive Bitcoin transfer. We're talking 1,474 BTC, worth over $123 million, leaving a major US crypto exchange. Are they institutional investors making a big bet on Bitcoin, or is it just someone cashing out their winnings? It's impossible to know for sure, but it's always interesting to see these big players making their moves. This happened just as the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies climbed to $2.68 trillion. And that's it for this week's top 10 crypto news stories. From Bitcoin's Hashrate going through the roof to global trade wars shaking things up, it's been a wild ride in crypto. What story caught your eye the most? Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for more weekly updates. Remember, knowledge is power, especially in the world of crypto. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.